Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the strongest builds for the Orochi. But before we get started, for those of you who aren't aware, I do currently have a giveaway going on. It's for 100 Orochis and 100 Sheriff Demeters. If you don't know about it, I'll leave a link to that video in the video description. But yeah, let's get started with the Orochi. So there's going to be 4 builds, which I'm going to show you today. These builds I've tested, in Champion League, and they do pretty well, so hopefully you guys can get some value from that. If you don't have the weapons, it might be a good idea to start building those weapons, leveling it up. That way, when you get your Orochi, you are fully equipped with the right weapons. So I guess we're going to start off with the Ember build here first. Okay, so starting things off, we're going to take a look at the Ember build here, and this is probably my favorite build, I think, out of all the builds I'm going to show you today. And one reason why is because it's just so effective against the shell. It might be hard to aim with though, but it's still very effective, and it has a 5-second reload time. So we have anti-control, balance unit, last stand, advanced repair, which is tied to my drone. Also, if you don't have these modules and you are running a lower level Orochi, I recommend using something like armor kit or heavy armor kit to give it more health, or if you have a balance unit, level that up. Okay, and in terms of the pilot skills here, we have the following pilot skills. Now, if you don't have this Ghost Pilot, I would actually use the Adrian Pilot, which might even be more effective, because with that one, you get 5% more damage with your weapons. So that would be another alternative to this pilot over here. So we're actually doing a decent amount of damage to this player. The only thing is, you're going to notice, because this guy is moving so fast, it can be harder to track faster moving targets. Trying to get this Typhon here. We're getting him down to his last stand, which is, that's going to be quite considerable damage there to him. So my team is pushing here. This is actually really good. There we go. I'm just looking to see what's happening. It looks like we are going for their home beacon, so that's actually a really smart move there by my teammate. I'm going to see if I can try to fire my flames ahead so this guy can run into them. Let's try to see if we can do as much damage here to him. So you can see the benefits of this kind of build. The only thing is, if the other player is moving really quickly, and I think this is why the Hellburner is so effective, it just moves so fast. I have to stay out of that 100-meter range, so I have to be careful of that. We are doing a decent amount of damage to him. There's another shell here, which I'm trying to deal with. And he's actually almost down to his last stand. So there we go. Last stand has been triggered. He's actually looking around. My teammate's on this beacon. And there we go. So you can definitely see the advantages to this kind of build. And this is going up against a squad here too. I wonder if I can get this guy. I don't have an ability after this though, so I'm probably going to end up going down. Okay, so moving on, we have the Incinerator build. This is more of a medium range build, but it's still very effective. These weapons also build up accumulation chips pretty quickly. So if you have things like Lockdowner, Suppressor, Freezer, these weapons can actually be pretty effective at building up those chips. I do have Overdrive units on here, but using anything from Cloaking to the other setup I had on the Ember build, that works just fine too. If you have a lower level Orochi, I would use the armor kit, heavy armor kit. Advanced repairs tied to my drone chips. And in terms of the skills and what we have here, pretty much the same as the other one. And once again, if you don't have this pilot, the Adrian pilot would do just fine. Let's try to hit this guy. Okay, I have to be careful here, because does this other player have a Scorpion? I'm not sure. Okay, so we're going to try to deal with this Falcon here. I hope I get some help from my teammates. Doesn't look like it. So this kind of build, you don't want to engage close range unless you are forced to. What I like about these weapons though is it has that explosion effect, which can eat through resistance. So this guy is actually going to take on quite a bit of damage from us. And can we get him? There we go. So thankfully my teammates were able to help me out. I'm going to keep an eye on this guy because when he lands, I am going to target him. We might even be able to do a lot of damage. Nope, he landed behind. We're moving on to this beacon here. Trying to target that guy. See if we can perhaps... this beacon. Let's move this way. Quite a few players in center at the moment. Oh, this guy was targeting me. There we go. Trying to hit that player way back there. Ooh, look how much damage we did to him. Hold up. Let's target this guy. Okay, so the next build we're going to take a look at here is the Calamity build. And I think a lot of players are going to really like this build because the thing with the Orochi is it actually moves really fast. So if you're dealing with something like a Phantom or a Blitz and they charge you in sort of a zigzag pattern, if you had like Embers or Glaciers, you're probably going to miss a couple of your rounds. But the thing with these weapons is it's lock on. So as long as that player is in front of you and you have locked onto them, you aren't going to miss. So yeah, it can be really deadly. I have overdrive units, advanced repair on here. If you don't have overdrive units, I would consider a thermonuclear reactor, nuclear reactor. If you find your Orochi is on the weak side, I would consider, armor kit, heavy armor kit, possibly even balance unit if you have, one of those. So in terms of the skills here, I would consider definitely using guidance operator because this is going to allow you to lock onto your targets a lot quicker. I'm actually going to be targeting this guy here. Let's try to get him. Oh, he actually has quantum radar too. I have to watch out. I don't have a last stand on here, so I have to be very careful. Okay, let's focus on this guy. I hope I have a teammate here to help out because this he's right here. So you see how I'm able to actually lock onto that guy. There we go. I actually lost my lock on earlier. Oh, we have another player up top here. Let's try to get him. Steal it. Let's move this way. Let's try to get him quickly. Oh, almost. And this player, if I can get him. So one thing you have to watch out for with this kind of build is the shell, because it will take a while to kill something like a shell. See how it's taking me a while because these are energy weapons and they don't do so well. Actually, you know what? It's kind of going through his through the center there. I'm trying to bust through that shield of his. Okay, there we go. Let's try to get him with some of those rockets. And we should be able to finish him off here. Just trying to keep my distance because... Okay, and the last build we're going to take a look at here is the Redeemer build. So this build is pretty deadly. The only thing is, if you do encounter a lot of shells, you might struggle with breaking up their physical shields. So you'll have to keep your distance. I have overdrives on here, advanced repair. If you don't have overdrives, I would consider nuclear reactor, thermonuclear reactor, possibly balance unit, or even cloaking. Once again, if your Orochi is on the weaker side, like a low-level Orochi, I would consider armor kit or heavy armor kit initially, and then transition to something like this. So in terms of the pilot skills, pretty much the same as the others. I'm going to try to actually take out this Aojung here if I can. To use my ability again. There we go. And this guy. Just looking to the side. We didn't actually get our left beacon back there. Okay, hold on. We need to make our way over there. My teammates didn't get this this beacon. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Trying to get this guy down to his last stand if I can. He's going to get that beacon, and this is beacon rush as well. So let me just heal up. We need to take this guy out quick. There we go. And this one. Uh-oh. At least we got this beacon. This Mender's pretty tough. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you can check out the rest of the series by going to the playlist and looking up recommended setups. We actually have 19 videos here, so 19 setups. The last one was for the Demeter, but we have the Loki, we have the Cerberus, the Ares, the Shell. So definitely check it out, and I think that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.